winning both. They beat Cal State Fullerton and UC Irvine. They're looking to make it a third. Shot on goal is fantastic. What a shot. Charlotte Kohler from outside of the 18. Crosser. And a bit of a one-on-one battle. Gives some room. Shot on goal. Rebound. Turn around. Into the net. Lumi Kosmer. No sportsmanship for the Hall of Fame CPU. They make it 5-0. Kennedy Mayo, cool as ice and breaking the ice. A goal to the left side, piercing the back of the net. And the Spartans take a 1-0 lead, their first lead of the year. They let the clock drain, take advantage of their time. Williams now sends it over the top. Headed there. Looks to be Lindfelt. Oh, he tries again. He gets the goal. Golazo! That might win him the championship game. Send the missile down the field. And it goes to Cook. Cook in a foot race. Cameron Cook in a one-on-one, now double team, sends it over. Iniguez, another pass, great pass by Iniguez, sets up a goal! Anthony Guzman, his first of the year. Iniguez, his third assist of the game. And the San Jose State Spartans have put this game on ice. Now it's gonna set up. This is gonna be the kick from Williams. Down the lane, and it's gonna be a goal! What a play!
Panthers got a second goal there.
Williams to Galvin, like clockwork. And the Panthers with the 2-0 lead. To the Cachos 4. Here's another corner kick. Still up in the air. Still around. Turn around and shot in! Lizzie Bowman, her third goal of the year. And it's a rampage going on in the second half. The Cardinal up 4-0. Moving around, and trying to see what they can find. Little bit of room there, and this is going to be a potential shot on goal, and that is it! The Panthers don't just break it, but shatter the ice and get the first goal of the game. That is going to be Wells. Able to get possession. This is Urbazo now with a little bit of room. Urbazo tries to put a move on. Urbazo puts a move on. Urbazo's kick is saved. This game remains tied. Urbazo wanted a penalty. She does half a play. 45 more minutes to go to determine who will go to the College Cup. The Stanford Cardinal leading 1-0 right now. And the Fighting Irish will kick off to start. So now the Fighting Irish, a big thing too, is now the main part of their starting crew is back in, and you have to imagine Angle won't be subbed out anymore. Joseph will probably be staying in for the rest of the match as well.
I think that's a fair assumption to make, barring something happening. When you're down 1-0 and it's winner move on, loser go home, what you want is all of your goal scorers on the field.
Matriano was the one who will kick it back. And here come the Fighting Irish as they try to work their way down the field. But already an errant pass, and the Cardinal looking to take over with Kitahata.
There's a difference between urgency and panic, and I think the Fighting Irish need to be careful to not kind of push that over the line into panic. You can be urgent, but you can still play your possession game and try to keep the ball. You don't have to force it forward the whole time, and they have to walk that line well. There's still plenty of time to play here, and it's only one goal, and for a team that averages almost 3 per game, that's not a lot.
And here comes Bwama. Bwama's done a fantastic job working from the defensive end, but also moving the ball ahead offensively as right on cue, Bwama trekking it up ahead. Sort past to Kitahata as she faces 3 defenders, and she'll lose that one, trying to still fight for it. But a great defensive effort on the other side by Charlie Codd. And just like that, the Fighting Irish are now going to try to push it down the field. But again, what you're noticing right now, again, that urgency versus, a bit of panic right now from the Fighting Irish. They just haven't been able to get anything going offensively. Here come the Cardinal again. Harrison, she was the one who fired off the warning shot in the first half. It goes to Harvey. Harvey with a good pass up ahead, and already down the other way was Kitahata. Pass inside, saved. Good stop by Abby Mills, staying in position. And here come the Fighting Irish down the field. Good movement up ahead for Lily Joseph. Joseph had 3 shots in the first half. As Joseph pushing inside the 18 on the one-on-one. No call is made. Joseph staying on her feet. A one wrecking crew just close to the goal. Again for Joseph, another shot. As you can see, Lily Joseph could not be stopped on that possession all the way through. She was fighting through defenders, kept the ball herself, but couldn't get the shot to curve in. And that's really been the story for her this entire match.
Just such impressive work there from Lily Joseph. You just see how skilled she is with the ball at her feet. Nobody can take it from her. And she needs to just continue to do that. There's no reason for her to change that part of her game right now. Those have been the best opportunities for the Fighting Irish. Get her the ball. It's obvious that the Stanford Cardinal, as you mentioned in the first half, are extremely worried about Izzy Engel. And that's left Lily Joseph, who has 8 goals on the year, pretty wide open to do her thing.
Here comes Klinger, though. And the Irish have to be aware of the Stanford offense now as they get it going with Charlotte Kohler. Again, the freshman with 2 goals in the tournament. Mia Buddha. Over to Harrison. Harrison with another deep shot, and that one's just going to be off left. So the second shot by Nia Harrison. That one also off. And Kasica will be the one to send it away. So a deep pass will be taken by the Cardinal. And here comes Kohler, Charlotte Kohler. Up ahead, Kohler's shot on goal is tipped away. And already you're seeing a difference right now in the start of the second half. The aggressiveness from the Cardinal working early. As you can see, Charlotte Kohler, she was able to find a little bit of room. Already 2 goals in the tournament. Looking for a third just outside the 18.
Beautiful shot there from Charlotte Kohler. She forces Kasica into that save. That's great work from her. She got those hips around and tried to find that near post. And Charlotte Kohler, I mentioned at the beginning, perhaps the snub. She was not all ACC freshman team, but she's been potentially the biggest freshman for the Stanford Cardinal this year. She's played in every single game so far. She started all but one. That one was the first game of the season. She started every game since then. Oh, by the way, 5 goals and 4 assists as well. She's second in goals and points and tied for second in assists on the team. Just a huge contributor across the board.
Nothing to be looked over as Buddha's going to send a corner kick away. Not too many for the Cardinal in this match. What can they do on just their second one? They'll score it in and a 2-0 lead for the Cardinal. Mia Buddha with the fantastic pass inside. And Andrea Kitahata again on the year has just given the Cardinal a 2-0 lead. As you can see, Mia Buddha sending that one from the corner. They haven't had too many corner kicks so far. That one perfectly on target. Kitahata sending that one inside. And now really unfamiliar territory for the Fighting Irish as they are down 2-0 and have to really rally back in this second half.
A gorgeous ball in, as you mentioned, and a great finish from Kitahata. That's her 9th on the year, the second in the tournament. But also poor defending on the side of the Irish to leave Andrea Kitahata. Nobody was goal side of her. They were behind her. And when you leave the top goal scorer unmarked like that, that's generally what's going to happen.
And here come the Fighting Irish looking to answer. That was the leading scorer, Izzy Engel.
So not the start that the Irish wanted, but it has to be said now that they're down 2 goals. This changes everything. Before, there had to be urgency. Now, you have to go quickly, more direct. You need to get that first goal back, and this game, I think, is about to really open up. The Cardinal, on the other hand, need to be careful that they don't just start to sit back and protect the lead.
Klinke, she's going to send this corner kick away. That one's flat and knocked away. Great defense from the Cardinal. Making sure that the same that just happened to the Fighting Irish doesn't happen to them on their end. No goal on a corner kick. So Notre Dame's going to have to reset from just a little over midfield. Under 40 minutes left to go. Another storyline that we were talking about. The Cardinal having 6 games where they scored within the first 5 minutes of a half. That just happened again in one of the biggest matches of the year in the quarterfinal.
First 5, first 10 always set the tone, and the Cardinal certainly have been good at that, and usually you hear teams shouting.
As Engel was racing to get to that one, but Haley Craig, the veteran, great presence, from the goalie position.
Yeah, usually you hear teams shouting first 5, first 10. Generally that means perhaps they're going to go into a high press in the first 5, in the first 10, something like that. But it's even better when you can kick it off with some scoring, as the Cardinal have done.
And here comes Charlie Codd. She can't get that one through. A brick wall is the Cardinal defense so far to start this second half. That one, no foul called. So it looks like Lizzie Boama was going to have to get that one away, and she does so successfully. Now working to the other end, Montoya. Ooh, almost fantastic ball control from Klinger. But several Irish there to make the stop. The main Irish right there was Claire Logan. And setting it down all the way, Angle trying to win the foot race. She wins the ball control, and here comes Angle. Dangerous score, leading scorer in NC2A with the ball inside. Takes a shot on goal, and that's tipped away.